still walking according to my preference. I liked light-skinned, long hair, petite models, all that crazy nonsense. I like what I want. And so the Lord had to show me that.
What the fuck be so goddamn funny on this fucking podcast? Is it only Christian, is it like the Christian woman thing to not feel a way when your husband is sitting there like, yeah, I was not attracted to her at all. Yeah, she is not my type. I like them light skin. She was black as hell. I like long hair. She was bald headed. And I like the slim model types. She was fat. And she just... Where was the joke? Where was the joke? Some things it's okay to keep to yourself. And I feel in this space of truth and honesty and being vulnerable and blah, 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 blah. It's like a humiliation ritual. This podcast, the Dear Future Wifey podcast, is a humiliation ritual for women. I have yet to see a clip of the wife sitting next to her husband, and saying, yeah, I did not like him. Oh my God, I used to cheat on him so much. Oh my God. The most I've seen is the wife being like, I was not paying attention to my husband's needs. And, I woke up one day, and what's their name? It's that couple, the husband is an actor now. It's not a pastor preacher situation, but the husband is an actor now. I can't remember their name. And she was just like, he asked me one day, what's on your agenda for today? And she was like, oh, well, I have the kids, and then I have an appointment, and I have this, and I have that, and that. And she listed out all those things that she has to take care of that day. And then he asks her, well, where do I fall in that? And she was like, it was then that I thought, oh my God, I've been neglecting my husband. Have you been neglecting your husband, or has your husband not been helping? Because if your husband was also thinking about the kids and what they have going on and all the things that the house needs, maybe you would have room for him. That is the highest level of a wife. My God. This is so embarrassing.
We have to stop saying that if a man treats a woman poorly, it's because she's just not the one. It's because he just doesn't like her that much. Full stop. Full stop, because the reality is we all have autonomy over our decisions. We do. Especially over how we treat other people. And the matter of fact is, he could absolutely be head over heels in love with somebody and still treat them like shit if he chooses not to heal, grow, or just make decent decisions. Still, a woman deserves better. Anybody being treated well, regardless of gender, this is just my experiences, anybody who is treated poorly deserves better. Period. Full stop. Okay, but the thing is, if it was about, oh, he just doesn't like you that much, why are there men who look back on the past and be like, damn, she was the one who got away, I fumbled that? There's so many men who talk about 10, 20 years ago they fumbled this woman and he still thinks about her. That shows that it has absolutely nothing to do with if you're good enough as the woman. And we got to stop saying that. We got to stop saying that, because it's yet again another way for us to not hold men accountable for their decisions, and instead put the burden of that accountability onto the woman. Oh, he just doesn't like you. Go find someone who likes you. No, he's just making poor decisions. Go find someone who makes good decisions. That wording change is such a big difference, and it is so important in my mind. Because walking away because, damn, he just didn't like me, that's a way to internalize his decisions. Walking away and going, he doesn't know his priorities. He has poor self-discipline. He made the wrong decisions. He treated me less than what I deserve. That's what happened. So walk away and find somebody who treats you the way you deserve. Period. I'm so tired of seeing women talk about being treated poorly and everybody's like, oh, he just doesn't like you. Oh, you just aren't the one. That's all it is. That's not comforting at all. And that sure as shit isn't holding him accountable for his decisions, because then he gets to walk away and go, oh, I just didn't like her and I don't have to put in the work because if I meet the right woman, I'll just magically fix. Then they meet the perfect woman and they treat her the same way they treated all the other ones. So doing that is not only harmful to women, but it's harmful to the unhealthy men as well, because they're going to believe that they don't have to put the effort, they don't have to make better decisions, they don't have to heal, they don't have to grow. They'll just magically become a better man when they meet the right woman. That's
As though the right woman, quote unquote, is supposed to fix that problem. You're responsible for yourself. And I think one thing religion in itself has done to people is that it has removed accountability. It has removed people being responsible for themselves, and they get to blame outside circumstances. And it's like even witches and people who are involved in dark magic, they get to be held accountable for people's failures. Oh, people were jealous of us as outside noises, but it all comes back to you that you are not self-responsible for yourself. And if you were a self-responsible person and you were self-aware in your consciousness of your actions, you will not be doing the things that you're doing. It's like you do things and things happen to you based on how things happen. And I'm not saying this is 100% a fact, because then you'll take me into this ripple of answering for things that I myself, with my limited understanding, cannot answer. Okay? So then the mirror does what it does best, and it reflects to you who you are by the people that you choose to associate with. Because initially I think that we live in the same planet, but we just experience this planet differently based on how our minds are shaped. We have the same 24 hours, same planet, but same different mindsets. We can have even twins. And people don't want to be accountable for themselves. People don't really want to outgrow and learn, and they can only love from the level that they can only love. So it's only you choosing to associate, disassociate, or move away from it.